Genghis Khan's forbidden legacy exposed. He was an orphaned outcast who built the largest land empire in history, stretching from the icy tundras of Siberia to the deserts of Persia. Genghis Khan didn't just conquer nations, he rewrote human history. But behind his legendary reign lies secrets so dark, so explosive, that they've been buried for 800 years. Today, we're revealing 10 forbidden truths about the man who killed 40 million people and why his DNA lives inside you. Welcome to Brainy Box, where history's shadows come to light. I'm your host, and this is the untold story of Genghis Khan, the psychopath, the genius, and the most influential man you've never truly understood. Let's ride. Born as Temujin in 1162 on the harsh Mongolian steppes, his life began as a nightmare. At age 9, his father was poisoned by rivals. His tribe abandoned his family, leaving them to eat rats and roots to survive. At 14, he murdered his half-brother over a stolen fish. This wasn't cruelty. It was survival. By 20, he was enslaved by a rival clan, forced to wear a wooden collar like an animal. But Temujin didn't break. He studied his captors. He learned their weaknesses, escaped, and began uniting Mongolia's warring tribes through a mix of charisma and terror. His first law: if you abandon your leader in battle, you die. Loyalty became his ultimate weapon. Genghis Khan didn't win with brute force. He revolutionized warfare. His soldiers could ride 80 miles a day, surviving on horse blood and dried milk. They wore silk underwear, not for luxury, but because silk arrows could be pulled out without tearing flesh. His spies infiltrated enemy cities years in advance, mapping weaknesses. But his deadliest invention? Psychological warfare. When he besieged the Khwarezm Empire in 1219, he didn't just slaughter soldiers, he catapulted plague victims over walls. Survivors were forced to walk ahead of his army as human shields. The message? Resistance equals extinction. A 2003 University of Leicester study revealed that 0.5% of the world's male population, 16 million men, share nearly identical Y chromosomes. The source? Genghis Khan. After battles, he'd claim noble women as wives, executing their husbands. Historian Jack Weatherford estimates Khan fathered over 1,000 children. But this wasn't lust. It was strategy. By seeding his DNA across Eurasia, he ensured loyalty for generations. Today, his descendants include aristocrats like Queen Elizabeth II's husband, Prince Philip. Khan's bloodline literally shaped modern royalty. When Khan died in 1227, he ordered his burial site kept secret. Legend says 1,000 soldiers killed everyone who attended his funeral. Then those soldiers were slaughtered too. In 2004, a National Geographic team found a suspicious site in Mongolia's Khenti Mountains. Ground-penetrating radar detected a 3-kilometer-long wall and mercury contamination. Ancient texts mention Khan's tomb being guarded by rivers of mercury, a toxic metal linked to immortality myths. But why mercury? Modern historians suspect it was a weapon. Mercury vapor could kill grave robbers and possibly preserve his body for an ancient prophecy. The Khan will rise again when the world needs him. In 1223, a Taoist monk named Chiu Chuji wrote to Khan, begging him to stop the massacres. Shockingly, Khan invited him to Afghanistan for debates. Records show Khan agreed to spare cities that surrendered. But after Chiu left, the killings worsened. Why? Because Khan died mysteriously in 1227, and Stalin burned all related Soviet archives in the 1930s. Coincidence? Or proof that Khan's death wasn't an accident? Some historians believe rivals poisoned him to maintain endless war. Khan wasn't just a killer. He was a visionary lawmaker. His legal code, the Yasa, banned torture, granted religious freedom, and punished theft with death. He abolished inherited titles, declaring, "Every man must earn his rank." He even created history's first international postal system, the YAM, with relay stations every 20 miles. These ideas inspired modern meritocracies and communication networks. But the Yasa had a dark side. Adultery meant execution, and losing a weapon in battle got you killed. Khan's empire was built on absolute discipline. Khan's massacres had an unexpected side effect, saving the environment. By killing 40 million people, 11% of Earth's population at the time, vast farmlands reverted to forests. A 2011 Carnegie Institution study found this caused a global CO2 drop, cooling the planet. It's the only time in history human death reversed climate change, a haunting legacy of his destruction. If you're addicted to untold histories, subscribe now and smash the bell. Want us to expose another historical figure? Comment below. Stay curious, Brainy Squad. Thank you. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. While we strive for accuracy, historical interpretations may vary. For specific historical inquiries, consult certified historians or academic sources.